is GehGeh just like harmful banter, or is it like shaping people's real behavior? Because I'm seeing your behavior now and I'm kind of like, you already have an energy before you even speak to a girl. And already that mindset will affect how you're relating to her. So I'm just wondering, I mean, is it like shaping real behavior? Because it's a university and you have your VC and you're proud of it. And there are a lot of people that are in that university.
You see,
so is this for real? Are you guys taking it for real, or is this just cruise?
Can you date a person who is a devout follower of GehGeh?
How about, can you even take such a person serious? So is there anything positive that we can take out of like this idea of GehGeh? Welcome to Just My POV, where conversations get real, perspectives collide, and hot takes leave rent-free. I am Pearlcardy.
And you all know this is your king of troublemakers, the guy unusual. You know, see, whenever this face appear, trouble won't happen. So I'm out here to ask all the questions you cannot ask and also give you good answers because I'm a very wise man. So let's give it up.
And now, guys, let's get into the hot topics for today. Now, there's something I've been seeing on social media, and I know that you've seen it because you're a social media guy. There's something called GehGeh University. I know that I can't be the only person that's confused or a little bit confused. I mean, I know what it is, but you get what I mean. Please, GehUnusual, can you explain to me what really is GehGeh University?
Okay, GehGeh University is not a university like everybody tags it to be. It's just like a term we're using. Because GehGeh has been more like a lecturer to the boys, and I can't lie, the brotherhood is very much proud of him about everything he's been saying. So he's been like lecturing the guys on how to live with these ladies, and any vibe they give to you, know how to give it back to them and follow up and stuff like that. So that's why it is tagged the university, because GehGeh, being the VC, has been doing very well and doing so. Give it up, man.
That's just so crazy. But I mean, listening to you now, you're like, oh, that GehGeh University is like trying to teach the guys how to, any energy that the girls give, day to day, give it back. But then, I mean, aren't you guys starting to blur the line where there is man and woman, where you want to be acting the same way that me too, I'm acting as a baby? It's okay.
It's not necessarily matching energies. It's sometimes doing something first so that they don't give you their toxic energy. Because I can tell you for a fact, most girls these days, when you enter into their DM, the next minute they want to start billing you. So the point is, you're entering into a DM like a king. Like letting her know that one way or the other, madam, now so these things be. So you're setting your standards and hitting a nail on the head immediately. So the point is, before she even bill you, she could not think and twice. Yeah.
I'm kind of confused. Is this supposed to be sad or is this supposed to be funny? Because I don't really get it. When you're like, oh, you're entering into somebody's DM, but the person cannot ask you for just one thing, but the person can ask you for other things. If the girl not ask you for commitment first off, how are you going to accept it? Or how are you going to react to that? Where you now want to segregate and say, oh no, she shouldn't ask me for money, but she can ask me for other things. If she asks you for commitment the first time, how would you take that? Wouldn't it be weird?
First and foremost, according to maturity, a lady cannot just ask a guy for commitment within 24 hours.
Wait, but you that you're DMing her, what are you asking her for when you DM her?
The point is, I want to get to know her better. That's the truth, yeah.
Hey, I don't think that any guy wants to get like, if he doesn't already like you or like wants to get intimate with you, he's not trying to get to know you better.
It is not every guy.
So what you're trying to say is when... Chai God. So when a man meets a woman, it's not because he wants to have any sexual relations with her. He just wants to know her because she looks like knowing.
See, the point is, first and foremost, how do we make friends?
So wait, are you trying to tell me that as a guy, when a guy is messaging a babe, it's because he wants to be friendly?
Yeah, he wants to be friendly.
Why you dey lie like
it's not why you dey lie. Okay, well, let me let you understand something. Naturally, as an attractive lady, you should be used to guys coming to your DM from time to time. But it is not every one of them who just wants to come for intimacy, commitment, and stuff like that.
So what are they coming for?
Some just wants to be friendly with you, and some even wants to like maybe give you a business idea. Yeah.
See, let me tell you something. If a guy wants to give you a business idea, he
Yes.
still wants to get something in return. It's human nature. So that thing that he wants to get in return could be anything. It could be money, it could be sex, it could be a relationship, it could be just be anything. So while you are making your own advances of asking questions, the babes too are free to ask any questions. Whether you choose to give her the money or not is your own personal perspective or your own doing.
So-
but the fact that she will ask what she wants, just as you ask what you want. Like when you DM a babe, like you were saying, you just want to be friends with her. Great, you DM her, you want to be friends with her. If she comes with another leg, say, okay, oh, I want money, and you don't want, you be going now. There's no stress. It's not the one that you now say, let's form a university so that before she asks, and quickly say, no, don't ask me for money first. Ugh. That's a bit too hectic, in my opinion.
But you said, check, I asked you question, you asked me for money.
No, you ask me question, what you they ask? It depends on what you ask.
How are you?
I'm fine. Every girl will always say I'm fine. She will never say, send me money.
Gone are those days when girls will say I'm fine.
When
See,
you say, how are you? She will say, I'm fine.
Okay,
then
right now.
what you say after that, that will now determine whether she should ask you for money. One thing I just feel personally is that while a lot of guys always have issues when girls ask for money, they don't have issues asking you for sex. It does not matter even if it's that minute, that second that they are messaging. In fact, I've had so many DMs that have been like, oh, can I get your attention? Oh, I would like to. And all that attention, when I can't talk, reach one place. And I realize that, oh, that attention is a different thing. It's not just chatting with you.
Oh, really?
And it was in the course of the conversation, given time to keep talking. And then I now realized that. And how do you have the audacity to ask for anything else other than, hi, how are you, in the first few seconds?
Okay, let me let you know something. The way girls have become these days, and how are you, is more like a way they have to enter you.
No, why you said they ask? If
Okay, chill. You randomly ask a girl, how are you? And the next is telling you about, gas is finished.
No, she'll say I'm fine first. You know that.
Sure, they don't say I'm fine. You just say something like, I'm not fine, no.
Good. When you now hear I'm not fine, what do you now answer?
What is making you not fine? Then, see, at that point, and that's a mistake every guy makes.
Why are you asking if you don't want to help?
Because I care. I am a friend. See, the point is we are beginning to misplace or like misconcept the fact that when a person cares about you, you just have to ask him for money.
No, calm down. So what I'm saying from what you're saying is hiding under or hiding behind asking complimentary questions. That's what you guys are trying to do. You guys are trying to hide behind complimentary questions so that when the girl now says, or when the girl answers you and then you people now start talking, every day you'll be calling her to be asking her, how are you? Have you eaten? Or WYD?
Me, I don't ask, have you eaten? Me, I don't ask, have you eaten?
You know why you don't ask? Because you don't want to buy food. That's why you are not asking.
How many girls ask guys if they've eaten?
Yes, we do. A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys don't.
It
is until the guy becomes your boyfriend. That's when you start asking him if he has eaten.
You know why? Because guys, they are very easy to use you as house girl. If you are willing to help.
Oh, really?
They use you.
Okay, they use us to house boy.
So the same way na human nature.
The point is, it's not just human nature. It is just the way ladies are wired.
No, it's
so
not
like naturally, what I believe is so many ladies are wired today to like have the mentality that as long as a person is genuine or sincere with you, then they should be taken advantage of.
No,
that's the mentality of so many ladies right now.
What I see with you is somebody speaking from heartbreak, like a relationship.
Not speaking from heartbreak. I'm telling you, like at the level of just friends, that person you know cares about you genuinely is a person you take advantage of majorly.
Okay, so now with this energy that you're having and this mindset of girls always want to ask for money and you're trying to pretend as if guys are not trying to ask for sex all the time. I just want to know, is GehGeh just like harmful banter, or is it like shaping people's real behavior? Because I'm seeing your behavior now and I'm kind of like, you already have an energy before you even speak to a girl. And already that mindset will affect how you're relating to her. So I'm just wondering, I mean, is it like shaping real behavior? Because it's a university and you have your VC and you're proud of it. And there are a lot of people that are in that university.
You see,
so is this for real? Are you guys taking it for real, or is this just cruise?
Okay, you see, I'm one of the people who respects GehGeh, but I'm not a devout follower. You understand me? Because the point is, if we tell ourselves the truth, a person like GehGeh, in the time of our fathers, he will not trend.
That's why. But you're not in your father's time.
I'm not in my father's time. I'm in my time already.
And so why
But that
wouldn't
doesn't
you-
mean I don't embrace the truth. The thing is,
So why aren't you a devout follower? I mean, what's the reason why you're not devout?
the reason why I'm not devout is because I have human sympathy.
Okay, so you actually disagree with certain things, or you acknowledge that there are certain things that are not right there.
There are differences between when you. I don't disagree with this guy.
So why are you not now a devout follower? Remember, if you don't,
You go come make I talk now. You go come make I talk. You just enter the. You go come and talk. You go come and talk. Oh yeah, she 1 year now.
I 1 year.
Okay, you see something about GehGeh. GehGeh came out with this thing because of the vibes that ladies were giving us. I can tell you for a fact, on several occasions, you just pop up on TikTok and you're on your FYP, different posts of different ladies and telling you stuff like, if you cannot pay for my nails on the first date, I'm not coming out. If you cannot buy me the dress, I'm not coming out. If you can't pay my transport, I'm not coming out. All these kind of things. And then the point is, it even got to a point that you won't send a girl money for these things and she still will not come.
That girl no like you, Sha.
They don't to chop our eye. GehGeh decided to come out and say, guys, Una no go wise up. These people, they do this thing to Una. You know, I be say you say you go stand your ground. If she enter your DM, tell you say, if you don't send me money, I'm not going to come. Just and say, no worry, no come again. Just stay your house.
Okay, so that one step day and nobody they fight. If you say don't worry, stay in your house. No, but have you ever seen any babe come out and say, I asked the guy for money, say don't worry, stay in my house, and now I call him and abuse him? No.
Yes.
The girl will be.
There are a lot of them.
For why are you like this?
There are a lot of them.
Like this guy.
It's not you see the lie. See, like this one now is real matters. Like there's this guy. The girl was like, okay, send me 30K. I need 30K to buy a gun. And the guy was like, he cannot send it. The next you tell him that broke boy, come on 30K, you know if he sent.
Did she come or did they after that? What happened? Everybody dispersed.
Everybody. But why would she make such a comment?
I don't understand. Is the guy rich?
Oh, so okay. So imagine like asking somebody to come out to do something for you. Normally the days where they go, now the guy go see buy food. Nobody say the girl no go chop. Sorry. So kind girls going if they get to that kind of place, the other things that their fathers never given to them.
All those ones are ridiculousness. But let me explain one of the major reasons.
Okay.
I think I'm not really sure why a girl should be asking for like money for nails before coming out. I don't really know.
Okay.
But let me just imagine what is possible or what could be the reason. One thing I've noticed, no matter how beautiful, hardworking, rich, if a woman dresses up, looks fine or unfine, anything that she dresses up to be, and she's seen with a man, all the men as well as the general public will swear to God that man is the person that made her look how pretty she is. Even if the guy does not know the genesis of how she's beautiful, her cream, her hair, he doesn't know. The moment he invites her out to dinner and she dresses up with that her hair that she wore and her dress and her makeup, everybody starts to assume that he's the guy that's paying the bills.
Yeah, because men are the price.
No, but you know that they are not. Don't be a joker.
We are actually. Come on.
How are you the price?
We are the price.
How are you the price?
You literally can't live without us.
How? You literally can't live without us.
Oh, really? Are we going that way?
Obviously, yeah. We even gave birth to you people. Without us, you people don't exist. You're not even a person. You are inside the sky.
Did Jesus have a wife?
The point I'm talking about. Let's focus on the point. Don't derail.
Okay.
Men are not the prize.
Okay.
Everybody earns or is deserving of who God blesses them with.
Okay.
Depending on how they've worked on themselves or outgrown or grown, whatever. You just are being blessed by getting a partner. Even the Bible says a man that finds a wife finds a good thing. The Bible did not say a woman that finds a husband finds a good thing. Try and understand. Women are already taught to always be in a certain way, being able to nurture, being able to this, being able to that. We learn all these different skills from childhood so that we are prepared and ready. So that when the man that has worked hard to have enough money or behave himself or be responsible or have principles, when he has worked hard and done all these things, God now blesses him and rewards him with such a beautiful woman. But don't let us be derailing from this topic that we were talking about. As I was saying, when women look beautiful and then they come out, you didn't pay for her or from her. You didn't send her to school, even her English, her spoken English, even the way she carries herself. You didn't. But you invited her to dinner. And then she comes out looking sweet, looking nice, looking at peng for herself.
Yes.
And everybody starts to say, I sure say that man that ain't give her. I sure say that man that ain't give her. And the man, they carry himself. They do like, and he's acting proud and collecting glory that is not his. then you now expect her not to try and ask you that, okay, you know what, I know that I'm going to put it on real nice, but at least let him just invest, so that when people are saying, it's the man, she too, the girl, she will be like, hey, at least he gave me money before I came out. I'm trying to say that maybe that is the reason girls may be asking for that. I don't do that, but maybe that is the reason.
Okay, maybe that is the reason. But if that is the reason, first and foremost, when they were saying all these things, did they come and say to you that the clothes where you wear, I'm not saying that this guy will follow sit down buy for you?
Let me tell you how they say it to you.
How?
By being mean and rude. Like, for instance, let's say you want to order something separately, and then you now say, oh, hello, can I get that? And then the waiter is like looking at the guy and doing as if I'm confused. Even when ladies try to even like go out on their own, even in this Lagos, Nigeria, we've had this conversation before. And you know that they are always treating us like, no, did you come with a guy? Then even if I come with somebody that's like my PA, or even like my younger brother, they'll say, oh yeah, come in.
Yeah.
So that is it is you guys too, it's the patriarchy, it's the same thing. So when you guys have all these glory and privileges, naturally, a woman will want to ask for her own something. And her own something, maybe not that money where she they ask. You don't need to judge her for that. You need to at least just, if you are there for it, you're there for it. If you are not, you are not. This GehGeh University, I mean, it's looking like cruise now. It's looking like we're just having fun. But I kind of feel like it can gradually and slowly become a culture, because Nigerians have this way of laughing at something until they now get so used to it and say, this is our life. I mean...
you see something I have come to understand is when stupidity becomes the order of the day, greater stupidity is seen as wiseness.
Yeah.
Naturally, everything GehGeh says is somewhat stupid. Because it was actually prompted from the stupidity of young Nigerians, what they want to do to themselves.
Yeah.
You understand me? So if this thing becomes a lifestyle, I pity our children.
I swear, that's what I'm trying to talk about.
I really pity our children.
That's why we're here talking about this whole situation, because we need to be able to draw the line where we are laughing and doing banter and vibes and being able to follow real life, reality, waiting they happen for real life.
Yeah.
I mean, it just gets crazy.
But Pearl, come to think of it, can you date a person who is a devout follower of GehGeh?
How about, can you even take such a person serious?
Why wouldn't you?
No.
Sorry. You know, forgetting the fact that it might be somewhat too maybe, let me use your term, stingy thereabout. But it's going to be like, he's going to have this masculinity. He's going to take charge.
Never.
He's going to take dominion and stuff like that.
No. If he's actually masculine, he's not going to be competing and be complaining and saying he can't bring money. No. In fact, to me, it sounds very childish. I can't relate to the idea of GehGeh University. While I understand that everybody is going haywire, girls are asking and being ridiculous, guys too are doing the most. We've just found ourselves in this ocean of craziness. I agree that there's that, and people need to speak up about their own personal issues. But the trend and structure of how a man should be and how a woman should be, it doesn't collide or mix in any way. But GehGeh University is showing me that some of them want to blur the line and be a little bit feminine, where they don't want to take responsibility in terms of bringing out money, in terms of leading, in terms of protecting or commitments or giving security and all those things. All those things, I cannot take such a person seriously. If you don't know how to carry yourself, how to manage a situation, how to maintain a relationship, regardless of how the relationship wants to go, because in marriage, that's really what it is, or in real relationships, you're committed to making it work. If as a man, you cannot do that. Instead, you are checking, she said this, or she asked me for this, so now I'm going to come and do this. Nah, you're being ridiculous. I don't have the time for that. I need somebody who can take control, because I can take control, and I don't want to do it, because then I will now be the man in the relationship. I'm not about that life.
You see,
I want to be soft every time.
Exactly the point. Why is it that when you ladies take control, you tend to see it as you are becoming the man in the relationship?
Because men see us like that, not that we are seeing ourselves as that. Men, that's why when you go out and then a girl is like, she's responsible, or like she's paying for bills, the man will say, I beg, she's too masculine. I beg, she's too... It's the way that the men now tag us for taking control. So
Me,
And
I
then
was.
now, me, I don't even date for that life.
Me, I would say it's just the society because I don't see a woman paying bills or anything as masculine. It is just called being an adult. Because as an adult, you should be working. So you paid for a bill is because you're working. You understand me? But you see, in today's world now, you ladies confuse being like giving assistance to taking control.
No, see,
No, relax. I'm heading somewhere. You assisted with the bills at that point in time. Doesn't mean you were in control of everything.
Hang on. So now, if okay, so you know how there's now 50-50 now?
Yeah.
Where guys are like, and these guys are demanding the 50-50.
Really? You think it's
Wait,
guys?
I know it is. Don't worry. I'm a big
No, you don't know it is.
stress yourself.
It's not me stressing myself. You don't know it is. It is something. It is even majorly the ladies demanding the 50-50.
Let me land now.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Now, let me now agree with you. It's women that are asking for 50-50.
Yes.
Let me now agree and tell you that, okay, we are the ones, we want to be dragging and be paying bills. Which I know that nobody in this life wants to drag to pay bills.
It's just you that doesn't want to drag to pay bills.
Hey God, I beg this guy. Anyways, the fact that there's this 50-50 situation, I find that, okay, like yesterday, I was watching something on IG where they were doing like pop the balloon and da. And then this guy was like, asking the girl. It's a lineup of guys and one girl.
Okay.
So the guy was not asking the girl that, how would you feel if on the first day you pay the bill? The girl was like, well, it depends on the situation. I mean, I can pay the bill if I like the guy or if I'm with somebody. But if the guy is trying to tell me, oh, you have to pay the bill, that no. But if there's a situation that arises that she has to, that she will. And then the guy just pops the balloon, pow! And then everybody's like, wait, what's going on? You see the way you two, you're like, And then he's like, yeah, she was just too reluctant in agreeing to pay the bill. And then the host was like, but she said she will if the situation. He's like, no, if a girl really likes you, she gonna pay the bill. Your expectations are ridiculous. The expectations that men have of women generally are ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
I will start from even back in the day where men expect you, give birth to the children, nurture the children, take care of me, and do all and take care of the house. But even in taking care of the house, they still overlook your efforts of taking care of the house and say that you're not doing anything. Even every time they will talk, they do anything, just stay for my house, just they eat. From even back in the day. Now, we are now in this place where there's now 50-50. So she will still give birth. She will still take care of your children, take care of you, take care of your house, still go to work, and then bring out her money, 50-50. And you think that is not a ridiculous expectation? Wow. It really is. Let's be honest. And whether we admit it or not, the body changes. Your whole system changes when every time you're going through your period as a woman, how much more when you now carry a baby that you're sharing yourself with. And the man's sperm is the thing that's inside you that you accept, that you collect, and you're moving with it. Yet it's being so overlooked. So it's a very complicated situation where you now have women who make demands based on the only thing that they can ask you that can possibly come out of you, especially with the mindset that you guys have, is money. Hence the reason they only call money. If they call you for commitment now, all of them are going to, you people will shake and say, oh my God,
you see this mentality that you always think men don't want to be committed, but it will actually shock you at the level at which men want to be committed.
They don't. Because
like these days.
You know why they don't? Because they still cheat all the time.
They cheat.
Why?
It's not every man cheats.
Most.
It's not most.
It's most.
See, the point is,
I didn't say
you can't you can't judge. You can't judge men based on your experiences with a few.
No, it's not even my own. Don't you watch? Aren't you alive? Are you living on a rock?
Wait. Okay, wait. Do you think women don't cheat on men? It's because men don't come to men don't come to social media to cry.
Men come to social media to cry. Men come to social media to complain about the only one thing that they ask them for: money every day. They come to social media to complain. But when a woman is taking care of a man, they are not coming to social media to say, I'm taking care of this man. No.
It happens a lot, though.
There are a lot of you see, they don't. There are so many deadbeat dads. There are so many baby mamas left with the kids. And yes, there are some men that still pay child support and whatnot. But even the men that don't pay, the women don't even say anything. In fact, even in marriages, when a man is, I'm telling you, the woman is covering the shame of her home or of the situation with the man. Are your parents together, or are you from a single parent?
My parents are together now.
Okay, so you can't relate now. Don't worry. But I have my both parents as well. But have conversations with single parents, and most of them are women. I'm not saying that there are no single dads. They are.
Yeah, they are, sure.
But yes, they are. But most of them are single women.
Okay.
And when somebody and you have a baby together, then one has the liberty to leave and go and follow another person. That's the trait of that cheating and lack of commitment first. Then it also shows that woman has to be the one to take care of that home. She's not coming out with loudspeaker and say, wow. It's the only time we started talking is in recent times when we found out that the change was not going to occur. We had begged you guys, we had tried to have conversations with husband and wife, dialogue, even gone to some bodies to help to save us, but it didn't happen. That's why now with the event of social media, everybody is just on social media saying their own points. That's how GehGeh University too is.
Well, wait, why are you trying to throw away the fact that there are so many men who continually sacrifice?
Who is throwing away the fact? Didn't I say so?
No, you said so, but there's something you're saying that women are trying to make this sacrifice cover and they've not been complaining. They just came and started talking recently.
Yes, because
I can tell you for a fact that women have always been talking.
No, we've been talking personally with you and your spouse. You and your spouse, you'll be complaining. But there's no change. Because there was no change, hence the reason now there's so many movements of feminism, of women trying to activate. And in truth, feminism isn't even the way a lot of men perceive it to be. They just think that feminism is coming after men.
Yes, that's what it is.
No, it's not.
Okay, wait. It might be that you might say feminism didn't start with that mentality. But I can tell you that at this moment, feminism is majorly hatred for men.
No, you keep...
You're saying no. Sorry, I was going through my FYP some days back and I saw a particular post and the lady was like my organic reaction when a man comes close to me. And she was like, ew.
That's her own.
And you could see so many ladies comment on that and they were like, yes. That's one. Another thing.
And that's not feminism, I hope you know.
That's not feminism. What's
feminism.
that?
That's her personal opinion, her personal...
This lady is a feminist.
That's not feminism. Feminism really speaks about equality when it comes to, I've said this thing before, when it comes to life, work, existence, just your existence. When I come out and a man comes out, treat us both with the same respect. Finish. It's not for you to say, Baba, then you say, wait, who do you come with? Are you mad? Then, or if I'm like a professor in a uni, and a man too is a professor in a uni, and you want to consider who you give the job, you call man. Or if you want to give managerial position in an office, maybe I've even been there, maybe 100 years. And then this guy comes, he's maybe been there 30 years. It's quite easy for the man to be the one that's giving the managerial position.
Not at this point, though.
See, trust me.
Not at this point.
I can't even tell you.
At this point, ladies are even more favored than men. I can tell you for a fact.
Yes. I'm a living example of that. So
of
just
what?
Calm down and pipe flow with this your argument that you want to argue.
Easy. No, relax. Wait, sorry. I feel like you are majorly speaking based on your experiences and stuff like that.
No, and let's even assume I'm speaking based on my own experience. So you think that my experience is small? Your own is very big.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying it does not count. But the point is, I'm not saying it does not count. But the point is, you can't continually just say everything based on just your experience.
No, and that is why it is not only my experience.
You're not beyond 1% of ladies now, are we?
Before I come to this podcast to come and be talking, I just wake up and just want to talk. You think I don't check things? There are
people who do that actually.
So why do you think I will be in that category?
I don't think you're in that category.
The way that I'm speaking, the way that I carry myself, do I look like I'm that type?
Oh really?
So that do I?
Okay. Wait. Do you think speaking English is another thing for being correct?
So you think that is speaking English? Make I change to pidgin for you.
Anyone you want to speak? Monday blow, they go.
Because maybe this pidgin, maybe the English no they enter well now. Why you need the pidgin?
Oh really? Oh yeah, now.
Yeah, because why the hell are you telling me my own personal experience? At least for one thing, I know I don't experience enough for me to be able to say what I'm saying.
Wow.
Yeah. Or you haven't?
I celebrate your experiences.
Joker. We're talking about kids and Gen Zs. They seem to be learning relationship values from memes, TikTok, cruise content, all that thing, all that stuff. But like you now that you're a Gen Z, should be you've been talking, oh, from experience, you girls, you this, you that. What is the real thing that gives you insight on how to keep a relationship? Because I know that like your parents, they are still together. My parents are still together. They didn't have social media,
Yeah.
but then they have those morals and norms that they were taught as kids from their parents. But you Gen Zs, you like to watch on social media, memes, TikTok, and all these uncles, all these people like GehGeh University now that will go and tell you people, don't give this one, don't give. Why is it that that's the person, or those are the type of people that you guys want to get like inspiration from or learning from in terms of relationships? And do you think that that makes sense?
Okay, if I will be realistic here, I feel like my generation is one generation that has never understood the meaning of love. You see, love is a language that is spoken by many, but only understood by a few. Love, I can tell you for a fact that until they call you an idiot, you've not loved.
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that.
I mean,
Exactly. No, you don't know about that. But let me give you a point. You see something. You see sometimes, and we think. I'm speaking from my generational point of view. You see, we have this mentality of what to expect from somebody we love, like this thing that they must do, this thing that they have to do to us, this thing that they must say, forgetting the fact that you want to be loved. There's certain characters you have to put forth. So imagine a situation whereby you are coming with the mentality of I'm supposed to say this thing to you to prove that I love you. And I'm also here with the mentality that you have to say this thing to me to prove that you love me. That is why, for the fact that you are not saying it, and for the fact that I'm not saying it, we both are going back to social media to look at it and say that, oh, truly, this person does not love me. And that is why we keep missing on the right kind of love story that we should have.
I think that that's not even wise generally, because you as an individual and your generation, you have different backgrounds, different homes, different history, different stories, different bloodline, genes and whatnot.
Sure.
So you cannot have one person teach everybody how to receive love or how to give love or how to be in a relationship. But then I find that just because social media seems to be a trend and Gen Zs love to be trendy. So because of that, they have this pattern of always following this particular pattern. But what do you think that will do? Let's imagine now, while you said earlier that you don't think that your generation understands what love is. A lot of people know what love is, but no. How did you say it again?
Like we have never had an understanding of what love is.
Yeah, only a few people, yes.
Yeah, only a few.
Understand what love is. So let's just imagine, let's be real. In the next maybe 10 years, what do you think the world will be? Relationship, marriages, will there be families? Will there be...
I won't lie to you, like with the way I see things right now, I feel like in the next 10 years, we're going to have a lot of co-parenting. Yeah.
Only?
Yeah, like most of these guys don't want to get married. And they don't have a genuine reason why they don't want to.
Do you now see why I talked about
and also, most of these ladies also don't want to be married.
Yes.
And they don't really have a genuine reason why they don't want to.
Yes.
Like right now I'm speaking from both sides because truth be told, you don't want to get married to this guy because according to you think he's too soft. But the nonchalant guy, you don't want him to make you cry too.
Yeah.
So can you decide for yourself what you want already? The fact that decision making is a major problem in our generation, that is why I feel like in the future we're going to have a lot of co-parents and so many children in the future who will just have a lifestyle of maybe I was at my parents' house on Monday till Wednesday, at my dad's house on Monday till Wednesday, and my mom's house from Thursday till Sunday, just like that.
But you know that, ordinary thinking about this is giving me a headache. It's giving me a real headache because of my generation, where I'm coming from, and how our life was when we started out. You need both parents. You need the father, you need the mother. You really need them. You really do. You really do. Need them. It's not balanced with one person. As much as one person can assume both roles, because God created us in his image and his likeness, which means we have both masculine and feminine.
Yes.
It is true. But you really do need both. One person cannot do both effectively.
Yes.
So for that reason, when we are here trying to argue, oh, men are doing this, women are doing this, we need to pay them back, we need to do. What we are doing is creating a gap that's so much wider that we can't reach each other in terms of emotions, in terms of social and economic situations. We can't reach each other. And when we are not reaching each other, we cannot create harmony. And
Yeah.
you know how, like, the first community is your family.
Yes,
Before
it
you
is.
now move to relatives,
Before you move to relatives, your extended
local
families and
government,
stuff like that.
constituencies and whatnot.
Yeah.
So if we damage the family union in the first place, now this is taking me biblical.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
just don't want to. But
No, I'm actually prompted to go that way too.
Yeah, me too. I'm really prompted to go that way. But to be honest, it is going biblical and saying that, oh, it's just like a demonic attack where they want to break down the family union so that there is no union at all where a body of people can have the same voice and have the same belief, which is like maybe normally you have morals ahead. And then you now have people now acting lackadaisical.
Okay. Sorry, I just want to
Yes.
chip
Go
in
on,
something
go on.
to what you're saying. I feel like the number one issue we have in my generation is that we keep focusing on the mistakes of our parents, forgetting the fact that those things we tag as mistakes were actually sacrifices.
Yes, I agree.
You see, first and foremost, let me speak about the sex aspect. You know, we heard several rumors of your generation of parents telling you that if a boy touches you, you've gotten pregnant, stuff like that. Okay, let's say my generation came and we hacked that no, if a boy touches me, I'm not getting pregnant now. Or if a girl touches me, she's not pregnant. You understand? So at that point, sex became cheap.
Yes.
Naturally, sex is something that is enjoyed between two people who have intentionality about themselves. And Adam knew his wife, which means sex was like a different kind of knowing already. Before you even sex person go on, there's a level of that has gotten to. So in my generation, sex has become very cheap. And where sex is cheap, loneliness is the order of the day. So right now, we all are lonely. But
I know, but you pretend not
but
to be.
we cover it under the mentality of, okay, my sex life is active, I think I'm okay. But no, we're not.
I'm sure you guys are not. I see it every time with everything that you guys do. You're not.
You have an active sex life, but you are very much lonely.
You are very much lonely. Me too.
And do you know when you realize you are lonely? Maybe for instance now, let's say our Lagos life, you woke up in the morning, took your bath, and then you got into the car driving out, and then the next thing you're stuck in traffic for about 2 hours, left the house in 6 and you got to work by 8. Stuff like that. Maybe when you came down, somebody was washing his teeth, poured you water, all those kind of things. People who jumped the bus and yada yada. Okay, you're heading back home, and on your way back, somebody hits you from the back, broke your side mirror, all these kind of things. Like, you understand? No, okay, let's say God forbid, but imagine all these kind of experiences in one day, and you go back home after having dinner, and sitting down, and then you just sit down where you are, and you're facing the ceiling on your bed, and you're like, God. You just reminiscing. Like, the time you want to smile, you're smiling to yourself. The time you want to cry, you're crying to yourself. Like, all those things, like that is loneliness.
Yes, I agree.
Everybody lives like that.
Absolutely.
But there's nobody you can randomly call, because, for instance, now you call a girl, the next thing is you want me to come over, and you come over. What happens? We don't have meaningful conversation. We just, after that, that's all. Or a guy calls, you call a guy that, bro, I want to talk to you, and then the next thing he feels like, okay, what should I buy you? He strolls over somewhere, buys you something, and then the next thing is coming to your house for what?
It's
so we're just lonely with active sex lives, and that's no, we don't want that.
That's so crazy. So is there anything positive that we can take out of like this idea of GehGeh University?
I feel like the only positivity me I've seen there is telling people what they want. He's telling people what they want to hear. That's the only thing.
No, it's just that's deceiving people now, because that's what they want to hear. It's not like that's the reality.
The point is, that's not the reality. The reality has been shifted to me. So I feel like for the fact that he keeps telling people what they want, then he's doing a good job for himself.
Okay, so since your take is like it's telling people what they want. So do you think that we should just continue laughing about it, or should we ignore it, or do you think that it's something that we really need to push back, considering that it is getting into some people's reality? Some people are taking it so seriously. Do you think that it's something we should push back, ignore, or just laugh over it as Nigerians, though?
As Nigerians, if we are to be realistic, a person like GehGeh should not be listened to.
I agree.
Truth be told, a person like GehGeh should not be listened to. But at this point now, if you say you don't want to listen to GehGeh, So you see people like him, due to the way things have become, you know if you avoid them. At the same time, you know if you near them.
So
you just guys they indifferent about them. That be the thing.
So it means maybe just they laugh.
More just they laugh. Just they laugh they go. More just they laugh they go. That's all. Just they laugh they go. Nothing else.
Well, man, that is already the order of the day when it comes to Nigerians. We're a bunch of people who have been through a lot, generation after generation, politics, regime after regime. We've been through so much, and I know that the pressure really gets to us. Hence the reason we are really looking for comics and comedians and skits and just things to make us laugh. And then I find that a lot of people use that avenue as a tool to, redirect people's minds into the wrong direction. Be guided. Be guided.
Do the right thing.
Yeah.
Do the right thing.
As long as you are getting older every day, God is giving you the opportunity to see a brand new day. Just be a better person in that new day.
Yeah.
One step at a time.
Yes.
You don't have to follow any trends or anybody's, because that person's life is not the same as yours.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I can hammer this enough into Gen Zs, but I know that they like a trend and they like to all just, do the same things. Try to be unique about yours and make it unique to you and your own life situation.
If you like, don't be unique. Very soon it go clear for your eye. It go clear for your eye. Like by the time you wake up and you're 60-year-old and then
story go long.
Story go long.
Anyways, it's been so amazing hanging with you, GehGeh.
Oh yeah, and it's been like a dream come true to be with Pearlcardy.
Side eye, it's been so much fun, but I hope that you guys have been able to pick a thing or two out of this whole conversation. You already know what decisions to make about GehGeh University or no GehGeh University. You already know deep down in your heart. So just do the right thing.
Yeah.
I remain Pearlcardy.
And I still remain your king of troublemakers, the guy unusual.
Until next time, guys.
Bye.